And what I know to ring true is I ain't never got no motherfucking where by being
treating
respectful.
everybody all
I'm
fucking
sorry, I
nice and
haven't.
shit.
I've gotten further getting angry. I've gotten further running my mouth. I've gotten a lot fucking further in life by being so much less than respectful. The only thing that's gotten me far is being responsible.
Yeah.
But when it comes to my mouth, very little things have been affected by the things that I said. Especially when I was mad. And possibly because I still found a way to watch my mouth. I don't feel like I've ever fully gone off on a motherfucker. Because I don't feel like the things that I know about you, I should have to use against you.
Yeah.
I don't think, because I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me.
Yeah. And I feel like that's really
But people have
up.
done that to me.
Oh, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? People have done that to me. So why am I not doing that to people? Why am I not more of a bitch? Why am I not more rude?
And I know a time and place. It's not even like a, well, you have to do it in regards to this, or me just being like, not that. It's like you just don't want to like do it all willy-nilly and shit, but I know a time and place. I know when to do shit and when not to do shit.
And that's the difference between a lot of people, because a lot of people feel like every situation calls for the same
You gotta hold your cards sometimes. Sometimes it's like, you're not even worth me even showing you.
I hate when a motherfucker wild out.
Dirty I can do your ass.
I hate when a motherfucker wild out and then the consequence is so dire and it's just like, this shit was not called for. Like a motherfucker get into a fight, go too far, and now both of y'all arrested. When the fight
y'all might be dead.
When the fight ain't even need to break out. My absolute favorite, two niggas arguing over some shit on Facebook, and now all of a sudden one of those niggas is now dead. And now that nigga's dead and the other one's in jail. What have we learned here?
What the fuck? It don't always take all that.
You know how many times I
you can check somebody and
punch somebody.
Also
with
out. Checking people, I think the other side of that is that we are also understanding. Yep, let there be an accident right here in my face, and I'm not finna say shit. Cause why the fuck would you do that?
Oh, I'm a snitch for sure. I'm be like, that blue was all the way in the fucking wrong.
Yeah, the bright one.
Yeah, once it started sliding by.
You should have paid attention to who the fuck was behind them. Because I know they saw them. Nobody was stopping. You are trying to make a U-turn for whatever reason. Because you came. Anyway,
you can tell we in front of a window. Welcome to another episode of Faded and Evolving.
Yeah, we is in the car with it. Hot Box Edition. Yeah, we are realizing that the issue at this point that we're having in this, we're like so close out of the liminal stage and becoming the people that we truly are. Like we were already that, but we're solidifying it.
Yeah, owning it.
At this point, we are realizing that there would.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Yes.
Like in a physical form.
Actually doing it.
Yeah.
You know, applying.
Yes.
We realize that the issue with all of this and why it's taken us so long is that so many teachings that we had growing up, we have to let them go and understand that the people that also taught us that shit, we might just have to like let them their ass go and set boundaries with them as well.
I've been did that.
That's what
I've now that part I've done.
I'm getting more comfortable.
My issue is
because I ain't got many people to do that.
Yeah, to set that boundary with. I had a gang of niggas that I needed to do that with. And
I feel like my nieces and nephews caught on fast.
Yeah,
like they were like, you know what?
Because to be honest with
everybody else, it's like a
kids are learning. Like you gotta leave me the fuck alone.
Because I respect theirs too.
But it took for this is what I believe. I believe that the generation before us had us and then fucked around and had Gen Z, right? Because our parents, like for instance, I have an 18-year-old sister. I'm 32 years old. You see what I'm saying?
And I have a 20-year-old niece.
You see what I'm saying?
And my sister is 40.
But you're 31.
And I'm 30. Yeah. So she's basically like my little sister.
You see what I'm saying? And so watching us not take the brunt of shit and then instilling in them, don't let nobody play in your fucking face. They caught on a lot quicker.
Because when we
were talking shit, we were still being disrespected, but we was talking shit because we ain't like that shit.
Because they were already doing it. Because they
jump.
saw it too. Because they were just like, oh no, she's tripping. So they learned it, and then they also saw us respecting that and allowing them that space. And they were just like, oh shit, the person that I respect is respecting this. Yeah. That means that anybody that doesn't respect this ain't for me, because my sister is always in my corner or here for me and also addresses
we'll go to bat for the in the event that the millennial is not sticking up, the Gen Z will come out of nowhere and be like, not only do you have me fucked up, but you got my aunt fucked up. You got my sister fucked up. You got my cousin fucked up. Like, I appreciate how to the point that generation is. And I appreciate how to the point a lot of millennials are getting. I feel like there's a lot that we have to unlearn because we were promised so much. That whole, oh, if you go get a degree, if you get married, if you have a couple kids, your life is going to work out a certain way. So much so to the point where so many of us followed that now a lot of us are disappointed and heartbroken by the outcome of not getting those things. Or we feel like we're so behind because a lot of us aren't married. A lot of us don't have children. A lot of us haven't bought a home. A lot of us haven't gone to college.
Really right on time, because imagine having a kid right now
when actually a lot of us are ahead of our time, because there's no need to have children, there's no need to have a degree to do certain things. Times have changed, and I feel like the people that were raising us had not seen a certain type of life. Remember, we are pre-technology and post-technology,
because they also taught us things that they weren't even doing. So it's just like, nigga, they're like, we want you to be better than us, and then it's just like, you know what, thank you,
and I'm thankful for that,
because they're not satisfied with it.
And so,
you know what,
I can't. And again, I
have
can't
to learn that mix of.
I can't take accountability for it because it wasn't given to me raw. It was given to me in a facade. But I do have to say that I do respect and appreciate it was a do as I say, not as I do type of situation. Because if you really think about it, our parents were horrible representatives of what to do. Splurged on their motherfucking money. 2008 came. You feel me? They pull it from 401ks or whatever the case may be. They're not showing us how to pay bills. They're just telling us, like, when you get older, make sure you pay your bills on time. You know, we saw hardship, but we didn't see how they overcame the hardship. One day the lights was off, the next day the lights was back on. I don't know what the fuck you did to get that money. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what you had to go through. But if you had told me that life does get this difficult sometimes, if you had told me that sometimes a bill, is late, if you had explained this shit to me, then I wouldn't be so hard on myself when I haven't accomplished certain things. If you told me how hard that pregnancy was, I probably would have never gotten pregnant. You see what I'm saying? If you told me how you got your heart broken, how this nigga played with you versus just drinking Alizé in the living room, you smoking a Newport 100, singing "I'm not gonna cry no more." No, like you gotta tell me the behind the scenes of this shit, or I'm just gonna assume. And so you telling me to do as you say, not as you do. I ain't got no fucking choice but to, because if I do as you do, I get in trouble. And so that's I get what they were trying to do, but at the end of the day, which has been a huge topic in my life right now, communication is everything. And it's deeper than just your body language. It's deeper than just your actions. Your words mean everything, because people take you at your word first before they take you at your action, especially if they ain't seen you do shit yet. When I first meet a motherfucker, if I meet you online, then I've only seen what you done online. If I've never met you at all, I don't know you from scratch. I can only trust what the fuck is coming out of your mouth. But imagine I'm trusting something that come out your mouth and you turn around and go do some foul shit or some fucked up shit. Now I'm looking crazy. Because I'm like,
you ain't hold your word. I always have to hold mine.
I always got to be a woman of my word. You know how often I want to give the fuck up? You know how often I don't want to do something after I've agreed to do it?
I want to be pulling some bullshit a lot of the times.
But I don't.
I want to be a great bullshitter.
But I don't want to be known as a great bullshitter. No, that's horrible. For somebody to know that you're not a woman of your word, or that you always falling back on shit, or you ain't got no follow through, that's embarrassing as fuck, in my opinion. Yeah. Because then the people that are coming to you, the people that are trying to do business with you or want to work with you, are inconsistent motherfucking people. No, because this bitch inconsistent and I don't see her working as hard. I go over here and fuck with her. Absolutely not. So the more I catch on and the more I get used to this motherfucking game, my discernment has really changed with people. And like we always say, using that intuition. Trying to people please, but you're not impressed by the people that you're trying to please, that do something to you after a while. Real. So now that I've really recognized how unimpressed I am by a lot of niggas, you will see me act a certain type of way and not say much. Because don't take me at my word, take me at my action.
No, for real.
Please don't take me at my motherfucking word, because I probably agreed to some shit that I'm going to tell you in 2 weeks I don't want to go to anymore. So let's... Please.
I am quick. To be like, you know what? I don't want to go ticket to this.
You know? I'll sell this motherfucking ticket. Don't want to go no more. Yeah, like that shit.
I be tired, nigga.
It's irritating as fuck to think about. But what I do know is I've done laps around niggas. And I need to take that into consideration. I went to my mom's house the other day. And I was telling Natasha, it is very refreshing to talk to somebody with common sense and no real empathy. And that's what my mom is. My mom is a voice of fucking reason. My mom thinks very logical, but my mother thinks like a logical woman. And so, like, my mother would be a great president, because my mama, she's about what
it's
makes
not
sense.
About niceties.
Yeah, it's about what makes sense. So she don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck who gets hurt. She don't give a fuck if it offends people. She don't give a fuck. And
you gotta have that in you.
And my mother always says,
nice women do not make history.
And like my mother told me the other day, she said, you have a huge heart. You have a huge heart, but put it in your pocket. Because it ain't no money where your heart is. People don't give a fuck about your heart. People don't give a fuck about your feelings. And that did something to me where it was just like, bet. And I think that's why the situation that I'm recently coming out of, I don't feel as hard about it. Like, I've cried my tears. I've had the anxiety attacks, because when you put your heart out there for somebody, and when you do what you feel like is best for somebody because of how you feel about a person, it could fuck you over in the long run. Mm-hmm. And not just fuck up your pockets, like fuck up your money, but like fuck up like your pockets of peace. Could fuck up those, those pockets of just a moment to yourself. You can ruin your life trying to do shit for other people when other people won't work half as hard for themselves. So like we said, I think it was last episode, you can't care more about a person and their projects and their purpose and the things that they want more than you care about your own shit. Like we said about leaving the business where the business stands, right? Because granted, having clients would be great, but a lot of people don't give a fuck. Yeah. A lot of people using AI for a lot of their shit. Yeah. And it's not to improve anything they're doing. It's not to organize anything that they're doing. They're literally using this as the tool, like as the business model. Whatever it's AI running the
business, it's running the business for them. They don't have to put no type of thought
flyers,
to what they
AI flyer. They just type it, make me a flyer about such and such and such, use this picture. Make me a business plan that does such and such and such and such and such, but don't know what an actual business plan is for. Don't know what the actual business model is for.
Read through it or nothing.
Like, create this contract and da 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 da. Didn't read the contract over afterwards. It still got fucking bullet points in it. It's got insert here at the bottom. Like, we gotta be.
Y'all ain't even do a TLDR to get like a synopsis of what the fuck is going on.
And y'all are signing this shit with no problem. The contract that I just recently signed, I sat there and read over the whole thing. Even while she was explaining it to me, I sat there and I read the whole motherfucking thing, because you don't want to sign your fucking life away. You don't want to sign your fucking life away. So many people get fucked up on like they rent. So many people get fucked up on their car payments. So many people get fucked over on services and goods and stuff like that. Like, over time,
I found out in my rent clause that we have to give it 2 months notice.
See, so imagine that, and then you talking about you want to move or whatever the case may be, and then you want to do it in 30 days, and they're like, oh honey, I don't know what to tell you, because you were supposed to give me 60 days notice, so no, I can't let you out your lease. Imagine, it makes it really. I'm gonna say it makes it really hard when you choose to be stupid.
Yeah.
When you know for sure that you're smarter than that.
Somebody said that the other day too.
When you're smarter than what you're doing and you choose to do it anyway.
Somebody said it was so much easier to date when I was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much easier to live your life in general when you're dumb. Yeah. Because it's just like you don't think about the consequences of your actions, and you don't really give a fuck about what the other person is doing either. It's just like, am I happy with what I'm doing? I like this. This feels great.
But to not be satisfied with yourself, because let's really think about it. Think about the relationship that made you feel the best, and when it was over, it was over. You felt so low. You felt so tired, so fatigued. Do you know how many years of that you could have cut off, or how many months or days or whatever of that feeling you could have cut off if the first time the shit ain't feel good and disrupted your nervous system, you just cut it?
Yes.
Like, when I be seeing people go through shit and then they say, like, you feel me? I could have did such and such. Let's do it right now. Okay. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. There's always a chance to get out of confusion. There's always a chance to get out of corruption. There's always a chance to get out of chaos. There's always an opportunity, because for every action, there's a reaction. And we're not going to sit there and act like that's not just science. Like, that's science. And that nothing dies. It just always gets recycled. So there's always an opportunity. There's always an option. So when people were talking about like, oh, and I probably could have did this and I probably could have did, let's do it right now. Let's do it right now.
Do you still have it? Do you still have that aching to do it? That means that you should do it.
Even if there is no aching and you just fucking know better, do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Because sometimes that
I mean in like business. Like, when people have business ideas and some of them fall away, but a good majority of them are still like sitting on their heart, and they know like within them, like,
take it serious when you do it, though. Take it fucking serious. When you start a business, please, we talked about it. Don't go get the fucking LLC first. Don't go get a proof that the business worked first.
Do your thing.
And then go
build a business model.
What the fuck?
Something to follow, because...
But again, if you did some research, if you did this is because you know what? Let's break it down.
It's okay. It's okay if you have not thought about these things, because we didn't either.
But did you do the knowledge? But did you do the knowledge? And so that's the part that I can't excuse.
Got a butt on her. Oh my god.
That's the thing that I really can't fucking excuse is when niggas is literally like ignorant by choice. I want to start a business, but I don't want to learn anything about starting a business, so I'm just going to go with the flow. When it doesn't work, I'm just going to stop what I'm doing. I'm just going to do something else. There's no research that goes in.
You should do that with people that you know to test it out. You shouldn't be doing that with like strangers.
You shouldn't be doing that at all, in my opinion.
No, I'm saying like test out your business model.
But people don't have one. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about people who just be like, you know what?
This is an idea, and I'm just going to go ahead.
I want to be a stylist. I'm not going to have no contracts. I'm not going to have nothing. I'm going to go to my homegirl and be like, hey, let me style you. Mm-hmm. You style them. You put it up on Instagram. Let's say for that moment that there's virality. That shit go viral.
Like,
now you got
shit, I ain't never thought about that.
You don't know nothing about onboarding. You don't know nothing about invoices. You don't know nothing about sales tax. You don't know nothing. So you never looked up how to become a stylist. You know, how to make sure that it's a legitimate business. You didn't look that up. When it said how to become a stylist, it was choose a name, get some clients, blah, blah, blah. You didn't look at the organizational tools in the background. If you think you can go through your entire fucking life and grow while being unorganized, I got a hard truth for you. Because it's not even about having all the graphs and having all the things. You don't have a fucking plan.
Your booking together.
You could even if you schedule. Even if you just taking a calendar and writing that shit down. Man,
imagine double booking people.
People do that all the time. These people who have these salon suites and whatnot, and they don't have a calendar, they don't have none of that. They just like DM me the book. And now you wait until the very last minute. Oh, honey, I can't do your hair. Oh, cash at me the $25 deposit. Blah, blah, blah. That's why I don't trust those type of people. I don't trust those kind of hairstylists. I'm not DMing the book shit with you. If I can't walk in, that's why to this day, I promise you, I still go to Africans to get my hair braided. Because I could just walk the fuck in there. Or I call and I make an appointment and I just confirm I know better now. Because y'all know we had that run-in, 2 summers ago or whatever. I don't go to them no more. Fuck them. But before I go, I call and I confirm the price. I confirm who I talk to. And I go in with I know what I'm getting myself into. When you go to somebody else's shop or whatever the case may be, and they don't tell you nothing, or they like, yeah, DM to book me, and then you show up and it's all kinds of fees or all kinds of shit, or the bitch ain't there. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I get so irritated with people by poor business practice or just poor life practice in general, and then you want me to be a part of that shit. I don't like that. People who travel and don't have no guides of how to fuck it's not even the itinerary. What time did we leave? I don't know. Look on your ticket.
Nah, I be too because I always hear about people missing their flights and shit. And although I just started like catching flights as a adult, like not too many years ago. Nigga, yeah, I want to be on point. When do I need to be there? When does this say?
What time do I have to drop shit off? That's the type of shit that irritate me. Where are we staying? I don't know. Look on the thing. If you can't recite that shit, I'm not traveling with you.
That shit fucked me up when we were renting that fucking car. That shit pissed me off. I was like, I had everything. Yeah. And they were just like, nope, because your credit. Bitch, nobody credit is good. What the fuck do you...
You see what I'm saying? Like,
that shit blew me. I appreciate you being there.
Of course.
For me. Of
course.
Like, what the fuck?
But I again, either experience or education. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's the only two ways to gain knowledge. Yeah. Experience
and I didn't know. So
education.
Yeah.
You didn't know.
And you gave me grace in that.
And being educated on it. And now you know going forward. Mm-hmm. So before you rent a car, because we've done this, we talked about this, we check certain things.
That's why we got transportation for where we're going next time. Because I'm not dealing with it. Y'all picking me up. I'm not doing none of that. It blows me.
Imagine you go with somebody. Imagine we go through that same situation. Mm-hmm. That happens. We go travel again. And then you not keep that in mind. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Like
it just keeps delaying us from like having a good time. Like I don't travel to be stuck in the line doing shit.
And people tend to not give a fuck because they allow the shame to get to them. Because
it's
you're
okay
ignorant.
To not know.
It's so okay to not know.
I didn't even know to ask about that, to be honest. And that's how I don't even want to say ignorant, but like I just
ignorant
thought I was
in the sense of not being knowledgeable. That's it.
Because I thought I was good. I had all my other shit. I did have all my shit.
And you had all your ducks in a row. So that's what I'm saying. It's people.
Things happen.
There are people who are like us who can take that shit on the chin and be like, I'm frustrated in this moment, but this is a learning experience. Where other people, they just catastrophize in that moment and it stops. I never travel again. I never do shit.
That's not good ignorance.
That's not good.
That's not good ignorance.
You're angry. You're angry because you didn't know. And so when I see people who ain't never been off their block, when I see people who don't have much, or I see that like they completely gravitate towards money but not experience, it makes me very sad because you think no matter how much money you had that makes you the better person. When I would rather be around somebody who is well traveled and who has experience over somebody who got a bunch of money in their motherfucking bank account, because what do you intend to do with it? You don't intend to do nothing. You're not giving back to your community.
And even giving me grace when I haven't experienced these things because I still want to.
Yep.
Because I still want to. I still want to experience all these amazing things that you've already experienced, and you're giving me grace in that because I'm actually sitting up here like, and what else do I need?
Yep.
Like with our flight, we have to fill out a form.
Yeah, I can, and I'll give you the form because I filled it out the first time we went. There's one for when you go for arrival and departure, and all you do is scan the barcode because we won't be waiting in that customs line because there's an auto line on the side. Okay. You slide your fucking passport under there, you slide it, and they check you in, and you can just move up the line. But when we went, I didn't know, and I had to talk to the little fur white lady in front of me who was like, I think those are auto machines. And I was like, what's an auto machine? And she was like, there are some countries where when you come into customs, you can scan it, and then you could get into another line. You just get into another line. These are the people who did the form, and it's just sitting on their phone, and they haven't done, like, they check in. It's almost like a pre-check.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, again, experience.
And we can do that this week, too.
Exactly. Experience and education. So, people who don't take the opportunity to either take the opportunity to be educated or take the opportunity in order to have the opportunity just to be enlightened. People like that piss me the fuck off. For instance, a nigga who won't go to therapy. I can't stand to hear a man specifically say, I don't need to go talk to nobody. I don't need help. Do you think your homeboy still wants to hear that all the fucking time? Do you think that your homeboy wants to always hear about how your baby mother is always in your pockets and how she don't let you see your son and how all that? Nobody wants to hear that. You know who wants to hear that? A therapist. Somebody who get paid for that shit. Somebody who wants to get to the bottom of the trauma and why you do the shit that you do.
And you know what's funny about that? I just thought about that. Maybe I am pretty hypocritical because we always talk about nobody wants to keep hearing that repeatedly. But what I always say is, if it's somebody that I care about, I will listen to you talk about this so many fucking times. But I am only close to people that realize, you know what? It's getting to a point where I done talked about this 50 million fucking times, and my friend has literally just stopped talking and is just staring at me, listening, because they know that I need that, but I need to understand that I need to change something.
We could get drunk and beat a dead horse all day long. I love to get drunk and talk about the same shit. And remember how that bitch tried me? Blah, blah, blah. I love that. What I won't do is I won't sit and do this shit on a daily fucking basis with you when, one, you out of it. Because that's the first thing. Once we get out of something and we're away from it long enough, we're not going to talk about it anymore because it's not supposed to be around.
Because you told me that. You told me that before. Like, you know what? It's time for us to stop talking about this.
And letting that energy ruminate is the reason why you feel the way that you do. Because
you're not letting it go.
You're not letting it go.
You're not letting that energy transpire into something else. You're so passionate about being upset about this situation
and being wrong
that you're not transmuting that energy into doing something better with your fucking life.
Or doing something about the very thing that you're upset about. That's the part that I don't get. For instance, people want to leave my fucking job. I'm so sick of my motherfucking job. Every time you turn around, but ain't filled out one job application. Ain't filled out one fucking job application. Or my absolute favorite, only filled out 3 job applications in a 17-month time span of complaining about. What makes you think that if you do something one or two times, it's just supposed to pop?
Because if we want to be realistic, we do sit on social media all day. And I know everybody has heard about all the people that have lost their jobs and put in 1,000 applications and heard shit yet, or put in their 3,156 application and they finally got a job on the next one. So like, it takes fucking time.
3,157 applications. If you went to the gym, you lost 14 pounds, you want to lose the 15th pound. If it took you 362 times to go to the gym to lose 14 pounds, go 362 more times.
And you have to be okay with continuously doing something to learn.
And you got to be okay with fucking up while you're doing it.
And asking people.
You're not perfect.
Nope.
You're not supposed to know everything. I know at some point somebody probably convinced you that was the thing and you had to know everything and you had to be the thing.
For real,
that's not true. That's not true. You had to be the thing for them because they couldn't be that thing for themselves. That's it. And that's it. That's all. People will make you the supplier of something because they don't know how to supply it for themselves. And because they see an ability in you or they see that you have something that they want, people will take from you and take from you and waste your time, your effort, your energy, your money. They won't give a fuck. Takers have no limits. They don't give a fuck. They will do you in and they will do you dirty. And you won't have shit to show for it in the end, other than the fact that you can say, but I was a good person, I was kind, I gave them everything. And what the fuck did that get you?
The good girl trope gets
you nowhere. The good girl don't never get the nigga.
You might as well be out here doing what the fuck you want to do
wholeheartedly. Let's be so fucking rude. The good girl don't never get the nigga. The good girl don't never get the job. The good girl, that's not how shit works.
And even if she do get the nigga and get married to him, you are so unsatisfied. You know why? Because that nigga that you married or whatever is truly doing you dirty. Yep. We know he's doing you dirty, and you just sitting there because on the outside, because on the outside, this is a good nigga. He does everything for me. And then you get married to that nigga and he playing in your face all the motherfucking time.
All the motherfucking time.
You not satisfied. You not satisfied with that. You giving that nigga too much grace. You should have
be a bitch.
You should have punched that nigga in the chest the first time.
You should be talking back. You should be talking back to that man. You should be talking back to that job. You should be talking back to the universe. You should be talking back to that doctor. And again, you should be a bitch about it. But ain't nobody say go in there and be a raggedy bitch. No, go in there and be a loud, boisterous bitch. No, but you do got to go in there and protect your energy. Bitches protect their energy.
Nigga, the other day, I told you about the principal. Yes. Right? So I'm standing up there and Carter is just like, Miss Adams, get Harris because she being rude. And I said, what happened? And she was like, because she ain't say good morning to me. And you know how you get her together. So I was just like, and how was you treating my friend today? Huh? How was you treating my friend? You ain't say good morning to her? When you know that she likes when you talk to her individually, you cannot say good morning to everybody. You got to say it individually.
You know how she feel. You know she's soft.
And she was like, you know what? My bad. And that's from me getting in her ass. And that's from me not playing with her.
People.
I don't got no niceties for you.
If people can't respect your authority, they don't have a place in your life.
Kiss my ass.
Your authority does not mean authority over anybody. Does not mean authority over anything. But when you have authority over yourself, it reads a certain type of way with the way that you show up in other people's lives.
That reads and people way better.
Can tell when you don't have no authority or you have a lack of authority in your own personal life.
That reads way better than you trying to get authority over other things. People will be like, and what authority do you have over this? And you really ain't got none. People know. But when you in your authority over yourself, niggas know not to play with you. They don't even be trying.
They don't even want to be fucking bothered. They like it. There are a lot of times where I deal with certain people and they be like, here she come. Mm-hmm. Here she come.
No, for real. For real.
Chris, you about to say something crazy out of my mouth. And I'm so glad that you have mentally prepared yourself for the shit to come out of my mouth. And the fact is, though, you didn't say it is the part that is baffling to me. Because a lot of the time, I'll say something out of my mouth and somebody was like, yeah, I was getting ready to say, but you didn't. So I did.
I like when people be like, Natasha's face right now, and I'm just like, because what?
And you have not because you asked not. If I want something, I'm gonna ask for it. How the fuck is somebody supposed to know? How is somebody supposed to know what I want, what I need if I don't open up my motherfucking mouth?
Even if nobody says anything else, at least I asked.
At least I asked. And the worst you could say is no. And if I can't get it from you and I want it from the next person, I'm gonna go ask them. Yeah. And I'm gonna keep asking until I get what the fuck I want, i.e. or need. That's it. That's it. And I get so confused when people give up so fast. Oh, well, I asked one time.
It will be provided.
All it takes is for me to ask one time and for you to tell me no. And that's it. Right. When it comes to them.
Right.
But not when it comes to the thing that I want. I'm just going to stop asking that person for what the fuck it is that I want or need. But I'm definitely going to keep asking the fuck around because clearly I don't have it. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how to get it. I don't know how to get to it. I don't know who has it. So I'm going to keep asking the fuck around. I get confused. I get so confused when people catch an attitude. Because it's like, I asked my mother for some money. My mother ain't have it. I never ask anybody for anything ever again. No, you should stop asking your mother for money.
Because when has she ever had it for you?
Come on.
Learn from asking.
Come on. I never asked that nigga for money ever again. The fact is, though, you still giving him pussy and he ain't got no money for you is the part that I'm confused about. It's the part that I'm confused about. And it's one thing that I have the money right now. But to not give you money at all and you fucking this man, that's nuts to me. That's nuts to me. And they'll talk about something that's prostitution. Baby, that's the name of the game.
That's providing.
That's the name of the game. It's called provision. Reciprocal provision. Provision reciprocity. I got the pussy for the money. You got the money for the pussy. That's all it is.
If you want to be around here, you already know what it is. I don't understand. I'm giving you something.
And it ain't even
then I hate when a nigga be like, well, it's something for both parties because sex is an exchange. No, the fuck is not.
It is.
Niggas, it is. When you know what the fuck you're doing, a lot of niggas be saying that shit and ain't never made a woman come. Are you okay?
And you know what? I blame women because did you boo in that nigga ear? Did you tell a nigga no? And that's the thing. Niggas gonna keep doing whatever niggas gonna do. One, if they've never been told, or two, if they don't care. So again, all it takes, if I'm asking for an orgasm, and I go fuck this one nigga, and he can't give it to me, and I ask him again, and he said, well, that's just not my thing. That's not what I do. I focus on myself. Bet I'm gonna go ask another nigga, or I'm gonna go ask a female. I'm gonna go ask somebody for this nut, but I'm gonna get it. You see what I'm saying? Or my absolute favorite, I'm gonna go find it myself. See, that's the thing. Either I'm going to give it to myself, and if I can't give it to myself, I'm going to go ask the fuck around. It does not make me any less of a person. It doesn't make, if anything, it makes me more of a person. It makes me more I know human what the fuck in my experience. One, because I know what I want, but two, I know how to go get it. And that's the thing. A lot of y'all got this hustle mentality and all that. That's hard. That's rigid. That's a task. This shit is not a task to me. This shit is not even really a challenge. This shit, the reason why it don't come easy is because I got too much pride. I'm very self-aware. I know where my issue stems from. However, I'm getting very used to opening my motherfucking mouth and getting what I want. You know what that makes me? That bitch. That's it. That's all. That's all. It makes me that bitch. It makes anybody who can go out here and get it and do what it is, that makes them a bad bitch.
We are meant for a life of ease. And if
all of us.
And if that means I gotta ask, okay.
If the hardest part is me opening my mouth, then I need to let that be the hardest part. Because apparently that seems to be the thing. Because once I open up my mouth and say that I want something, I be getting it. But it's because I go after it. The minute that an opportunity comes, I utilize my discernment now, because before I was not. Utilizing my discernment to make sure that this is something that I feel like is right for me. And then I go for it.
And you know why that's happening? Because we're finally applying what we were learning. There's so much learning to do, of course. But now that I know, I'm going to do. You got to put some doing behind it.
You got to put a lot of action behind it.
I'm a doer.
What they say, faith without works is dead. Y'all faithful as fuck. Y'all faithful to the game, faithful to the knowledge, faithful to that nigga, but won't do the work to leave him or won't do the work to keep him.
And I've been there.
Huh? Because a lot of y'all got good partners. If we're gonna stick to this relationship talk, because y'all love that, y'all, it seems like a common theme, like in the community where people want to talk about what it takes to be in a relationship and take all those things. Let's talk about what you don't do. Let's talk about how y'all will be in relationship with people and not communicate and then wonder why the shit not working. And now y'all got all this animosity towards each other because something's not being said. Or you with a person and you're not happy with that person or their actions and you're not speaking up for your motherfucking self. So now you in a system of coercion or you in a system of being gaslit.
Because what the fuck is the purpose of being in a relationship if you don't feel comfortable speaking up and talking to your person about what the fuck they're doing that you don't like?
Is this a one-sided relationship? That just builds resentment. So what are we doing here? What
are we doing here? Communication.
And don't you dare tell me you scared. Don't dare tell me you scared to open up to your partner, because what the fuck is you with them for? If your partner makes you scared to talk to them, what the fuck are you with them for? You shouldn't be. And if you say, well, I'm just scared to talk to people in general, you should not be in no partnership.
You need
to go be in a partnership with your therapist.
You're not even having conversations with yourself. If that's the case.
No, you are having. You're definitely having a conversation with yourself. It's just that you don't have, again, that personal authority. You don't have no real self-concept. Yeah. And so you're being a yes man to you. This is okay. It's not okay. It's all you know. Yeah. Again, so you're not taking the time to get knowledgeable or to educate yourself. I have a problem with that.
Very much so.
And then you'll sit around and say, but I'm a good person, I'm a nice person, I'm a kind person. That don't do you no favors.
That's not getting you nowhere.
So you see how it's all intertwined. You see how because you're an uneducated, super kind individual, you ain't got shit.
That's being ignorant.
That's being ignorant as fuck. When you green as hell, but you open to everything and you gullible as shit, that don't get you no fucking way.
Even on a spiritual level, that's just opening you to a can of worms.
You'll have opportunity after opportunity for people to play in your face.
And you know you're not going to say shit.
And you ain't going to say a damn thing. And you'll wonder why you in the same situation. Huh? Ask me how I know.
Because we
ask me how this like my third podcast that I ever did. And it's the first time this shit to move like this. But guess what? I had to become a bitch. And again, I'm not rude at all. But the questions are asked. We get on the call. Okay. And how is this working?
Quickly.
What does this do? What's the purpose of this? When do you need us there? How are we being compensated? Is there compensation? Where is this located? And I don't get, and people will say like, oh, you know, I don't feel like certain things people should be privy to. Maybe for you. But if it's anything involving me, I'm going to ask all the questions.
If you decided to bring your ass over here and to ask me to work on something, I should be able to ask you all the questions that I fucking want to, because you brought your ass over here. I didn't bring my ass to you. And even if I did, if you don't want to work with me, let it be known. Because I'm asking all these questions. Cool, I'll jump off your shit real quick.
Again, communication.
I don't give a fuck. You came over here or I came to you. Say no. Say, okay, I don't feel comfortable giving you that information. Cool. I don't feel comfortable working with you because why are you not trying to tell me what the fuck is going on?
If you don't know, tell me you don't know. A lot of people be getting frustrated because they don't have the answer. What if I have the answer?
And I love I don't know.
What if I got the answer? What if it's listen, I have no idea.
How do you know somebody who work?
Imagine the places that I've gone by saying, I have no idea, but do you know?
I don't know how this should be set up. You know what? Perfect. Because I do. I had a thought about it in my head when you first told me about this concept. I'm not even going to lie. That's how fast my brain works.
And there's a joy in being...
organizing other people's shit for some fucking reason.
And there's a joy in having this much knowledge. I don't know and how good it feels to be simple, because I ain't been simple in a long time. But being an educated woman with a lot of words and a strong vocabulary and a nice, nasty vernacular with this fat old, nasty, juicy booty, I don't know how y'all wake up every day, but that's how I wake up every day. And that make my coochie throb. The fact is, I get to wake up that bitch. I love the personal growth. It was definitely a challenge in the beginning. I did not like the way that it felt. I don't like uncomfortable moments where, I be challenged by shit. I don't too much care for that part. But when I overcome it and I learn something and it becomes a part of my repertoire, something I can throw in my knowledge bank, every time my brain get a new piece of knowledge, my coochie throb. I love knowledge.
And that's the only people that I surround myself around.
And when I'm around,
I be like, so why do you do that?
When I'm around slow people, like people who just choose like to be stupid, my coochie drop real bad, and my butthole start clenching real bad. I get gas. I gotta start farting.
That makes me not have a good time either.
Yeah,
and you will know.
I get irritated real fast.
You will know that I'm irritated,
and I be ready to get the fuck. I be ready to get the fuck out of the door. The minute that I start getting confused and I ask questions and don't nobody got an answer, now I'm scared because everybody in here stupid. It's dangerous in here now. Accidents about to start
and why
happening.
Would you put me in a dangerous predicament when you ask me?
Knowing I'm smart and you stupid. What the fuck? Why you do that?
You know what? Not my monkey.
You know what it was? Because you thought I was gonna carry it. Watch how fast I take this monkey off my back. Watch how fast I take this cape off. Because I don't remember putting this monkey on my back, nor do I remember putting this cape on. I've done a very good job of burning the cape. I didn't even put the bitch in the closet. I burnt the bitch. I don't even got the cape no more. I ain't Captain Save a Hole for nobody. I recently took the cape off and burnt it at a fire. I don't have it. I am bankrupt in that regard. Nor am I looking to acquire more. I don't need no more responsibilities. I got enough on my plate. I got enough accountabilities. I got enough capabilities. There's a lot of realeries out here.
Responsibilities, capabilities.
And y'all don't even got the capillaries in your motherfucking brain to do what the fuck y'all need to do. Y'all just walk around this bitch green as fuck, happy as hell. I'm scared for y'all. That's why y'all need helmets on. I'm scared for y'all. Because I could tell who had a lot of classmates in their class, and I could tell a lot of people who did not have a lot of classmates in their class.
I'm not even going to lie.
And there's some people with the little class.
Sometimes I wish I would have been in the little class. I'm not even going to lie.
But see, sometimes the people that was in the little class, they don't need a little class all the time.
But I was like in an advanced little class. That's kind of crazy. In high school, it was a little advanced.
But the reason why it was little is because very little of y'all
was smart as fuck.
See? And so sometimes people don't be thinking that way. When you're part of a small group, oftentimes people think, okay, that must be the problem group. No, it's that they had to pick us out of a litter of quite literal crazy fucking people and set us to the side because we would have got hurt in general population. Because when you're smart, people get intimidated by that. People don't like
her
that.
Brain a little too big.
She need to come over here because they gonna start beating her the fuck up or talking because the shit that she's saying out her mouth.
Too many questions.
And she gonna ask questions that they don't know the answer to. And remember, stupid people get angry. They do. You know how crazy? You ever seen somebody will quite literally start a fight because you asked them something and they maybe did not know the answer to what you asked them?
They be like, no, cause. Oh my God.
No, because who this bitch talking to?
That's why if it's actual like clear evidence that somebody is talking about and the other person is just like, no, I start Googling and I be like, it say it right here.
I don't say nothing. You want to know why? Because they gonna try to bite me.
I be like, it's right there.
I'm learning the art of shutting the fuck up. But see, how many people actually do that? Damn, for real? How many people actually take that shit on the chin? People will try to run you down when
that's why I showed them the evidence.
Even then, they be like, Google be wrong.
And I be like, actually, there's like 15 pages full of that. The fact
that you still going back and forth with the motherfucking now, I don't know which one of y'all is the fool. The minute that you tell me that you don't believe it, I need to learn how to do this. I need to learn how to put my lips together. Because why am I trying to convince an idiot?
You right.
You already stupid. And now I look like the fool trying to convince you to be smart. You don't want to be smart.
Once they say it the second time, be like, no, nope. I'll be like,
Don't repeat yourself. I heard you the first time when you said you were slow. I heard you the very first time. First time I showed you something and it was real fucking science or it was real motherfucking words, like it was a proof. And you tell me that that's not what they say? Oh, baby, you slow. I can't talk. And I got to learn the art of that because I used to cuss people the fuck out.
I don't get in a lot of conversations where somebody is like, no, because, and I'm showing them evidence. That might be why I'm like, no, I'm going to do it again because I've never really had to be in that because I'm around people.
Growing up in the city. Growing up around
are
people.
Just like, oh shit, I didn't know that because I'm okay with being like, I didn't know that shit. Like, oh shit.
People who are chosen to be ignorant, it's like they purpose to be simple as fuck. I didn't choose to be around them. So I was in a lot of rooms with a lot of people where I would show people things.
It's that ambivert in me. I watch people like you do shit like that and I just don't even try with them. Because I be like, oh.
And it's crazy because oftentimes.
But then I'll talk to you because I be like, so I saw you was over there talking about that.
And I'm like, girl, he was saying a bunch of bullshit.
And I be like, I'm really interested in it. Can you talk to me?
Yeah, because I'll talk to you about it because these motherfuckers is stupid. Especially when it comes to like cannabis and shit like that. I hate to try to tell a nigga about a terpene.
That's why today really like made my coochie throb because I couldn't say that out loud.
So
because
much.
Nigga,
we're going on the Patreon.
Let me talk to you about terpenes because I kind of want to get into that again. I think that's going to be my goal for June. I want to just like grow my knowledge
on terps,
on something.
Okay, yeah.
Like 2 topics
for sure. I'm telling you, never stop learning. The minute you stop learning, you become a problem. You become scared.
I almost got into my creepy autistic bag and was about to start looking up like how do these animals like have babies and how do they be fucking? Because like,
no, that's a question.
So, but that just feels kind of weird.
Penis.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But it's just like, what does that look like? You know what? I don't even give a fuck about my FBI agent at this point. I've looked up Stranger Things. So you know what? Yep. I'm just gonna look
if
up.
If they come pick me up with all the true crime and shit that I watch and all the crime scene photos I be Googling, girl, they not coming to get you off no duck penis. I promise.
You right.
Because the shit that I be looking up actual crime scene fucking photos. That's where my autism goes.
That's insane.
Because I used to want to be a
forensic.
I wanted to be a forensic detective. Like investigator, but I wanted to work specifically in like femicide, like those crimes, because I wanted to get behind the psychology of why most women are the victim to like serial killers and things of that nature. What makes you single out a woman? And I've learned that the psyche it's a power struggle.
Oh yeah,
you see what I'm saying? So I think about shit like that, and so I started to kind of.
Why do I feel weaker? I have a recommendation. This may what is the show? I told you, Michaela Coella, her shows. This may destroy you.
That's a really good show. That is a really good show.
It got into that. People not knowing what certain sexual assaults are.
Yep.
People in it at the very end where she actually got to like kind of tell like who her did the thing to her, and like it went through 3 different like things that she had to go through, like how she would handle it. I was just like, oh shit, that's insane.
A lot of people don't understand the
guy was just like, and he was like, why aren't you afraid of me? And it made him break down and cry
because it's a power thing. And so it's the thing that I be trying to get everybody to understand, right? My mom said this the other day and it made perfect sense, but I've always known this. He who holds the money holds the power, right? He who holds the strength holds the power. It's not she who holds anything. It's always he who holds. This is a power thing. We live in a patriarchy. We have this idea.
That's why broke niggas always complaining about that woman making more than them.
And that's why the minute that it's no longer a power thing, like they can't overpower her in any other way. The first thing they do is what? They start hitting on them. They start beating them down, whether it be verbally or physically, or my absolute, the scariest one out of all, they kill them. It's a power thing. When that amount of testosterone,
because as a woman, I'm truly just like, I make a little bit more money than you. Okay.
I don't look at it. I just look at it as I'm in my own personal power. And if you understood your own personal power, you wouldn't even be intimidated by me.
I didn't even ask you for shit. I
go through so many different spirals in a month. The fact is, you're able to stay this way for this long, you should have way better control over your shit than me.
That's not how their hormones work.
And that's not how our hormones work. Their hormones are very consistent over a 28-day period.
That's not how their hormones work. They don't like go in these waves.
So the fact is, you can't stay consistent is a problem for me, because you shouldn't have a problem with consistency. You don't have the same delays. You don't have the same trials and tribulations. You got 28 days. You have a 28-day span where there are very little jumps in the event that you are just your average male.
We have 4 cycles.
We have 4 cycles that we go through, and it's an estimated.
And there's only one period where I feel like the baddest bitch in the world.
So imagine knowing that your level of power and the way that you see your self-concept doesn't really change over time, no matter what, and you still feel so intimidated and so, because all of the science has been done looking at like the male species. A lot of research is done based on men, not women, and so when I see these numbers and I see the things that happen, the first thing I think is the effect that it has on women. And lo and behold, the fact that men are so consistent in the way that they deal with things logically, they feel like this is the smartest thing to do. Because I feel intimidated, because I feel shame, because and I can't deal with this, because emotional intelligence is not what I have. Emotional regulation I have, because this is a regulated emotion for me. I am angry all the fucking time. So this is how I'm going to react. And so that's why the shit happens the way that it does. And that's why I feel like we should be more afraid of, again, stupid fucking people, specifically stupid fucking men, because you don't know what they have the capability to do. And they lead almost everything now. So as a woman, you do have to be self-assured. You do have to be a bitch. You have to be less kind, because that's what saves your life. That's what saves your pockets. That's what saves your mentality. That's what saves your physical autonomy. You gotta nip the shit in the bud right away. Nip the shit, because if you don't, people will take full fucking advantage, specifically
because I do honestly understand the women that have, been killed when they were asserting themselves, but it's like, I don't even know how to I just don't be talking to these people. You just don't say shit.
It's because,
does that also get you killed?
It can. Because it's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
And that's why I'm getting a gun.
But my whole thing is, I'm going to be real with you. I would rather go out running my mouth than to go out quiet. Because one thing you're not going to be able to say is that you bitched me. Last thing she told me was I was a bitch, so I shot her. That's what you going to say. But you're not going to be, and she begged for her motherfucking life, because I didn't. Because I did. I'm not begging no man for my motherfucking life. When I make life, I'm not doing this with you. You only have the opportunity to take it from me. This is all you've ever had. Nigga, I made you. Quite literally, men. And that's why men have the problem that they do. That's why they can't respect women. That's why they can't respect them. I wouldn't respect a woman either if I knew she had this much power, and I felt so little. And I feel for those kind of men, because believe it or not, those are the kind of men that if you taught them something and they were willing to receive it, all the places they could go. They could be the next leader. It's a lot of niggas out here with all kinds of dreams and no fucking ambition, and that's the problem.
I don't like that.
And that's the problem, and that's a scary fucking thing to think about. But at the end of the day, what can you do? Other than be on your ones. Stop being so fucking kind. Stop being so fucking nice to people. Stop being so fucking green. Stop walking around thinking that the world is your motherfucking oyster and everybody's just going to be so open and willing to you. No, you need to utilize your discernment. Develop your self-concept.
Open your goddamn mouth.
Open your mouth.
So you can stand in it. Because they still know when you're being weak when you open your mouth.
You better learn how to say that shit with some bass in it.
When you are the one with the biggest balls... the strong coochie, because coochies
that fat pussy energy, that do something to a nigga.
That's stronger than balls.
That'll do something to a nigga.
They be like, oh shit.
Well, shut up in a heartbeat. You know how, if you go look at a woman lion, I think that's the perfect opportunity to kind of understand how shit really works, right? Even a female gorilla, because y'all know I love a silverback gorilla. They are in charge of the mating process. If a female lion wants a man, she go and bite his dick. She literally go and munch on that dick. I want that. A female gorilla will walk up to another female gorilla and basically start slapping shit out. You my nigga now. You might grab that nigga by the nipples. You my nigga now. You feel me? That's how shit should run. Do you know how far we would get in life? I'm going to get off my soapbox in a second, but y'all have to know that, prostitution in India is how this shit is run, too. It's a matriarchy. They literally stand outside of the brothel, and when the men walk by, the Johns that walk by that they literally start grabbing on them niggas. You're going to fuck me. I'm going to make my money off you today. You're going to pay me for this pussy. That's how it should run. That's how it should run. Y'all not living right. Y'all not doing the right things. Y'all worried about the wrong shit. Y'all so worried about, I don't know how he going to feel about me.
And? If he don't like you, that gets rid of him faster. The fuck? Why do you want to be around people that don't care about you?
Like, if you actually really look at him long enough, there's nothing special.
We don't have to try to be liked by everybody.
I won't.
People need to try to be liked by us. The fuck? We're already amazing. I'm
quite likable. I'm also quite unlikable.
If you don't like me, that's your fucking problem.
And I get why people
don't have to be around me.
I wouldn't like me either if I had all this energy and I didn't have all that energy.
Having it and don't.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do if somebody came around and was like, this bitch act like Donnie off the Wild Thornberrys. I don't know how to do that. I would be scared too. But you ain't gotta be scared. I took my medicine today, or did I?
They try to make it seem like we're naive and shit, and it's just like, little do you know.
I'm playing stupid.
I've been doing that my whole fucking life. I'm not even gonna lie.
Playing stupid.
Once I learned that, like, when people know how much I actually can give, they will try to use that. I started playing stupid. I don't know about what you're talking about. Talk to me more about it.
You said do what? How you do that? I don't even know how to do that.
What is it? Because you know how to do it.
I can come over there and I can sit with you while you take a look at it, and then
because I want to know how you see it on your side.
I also
maybe I'm missing something.
I want to learn how you learned it, but I don't know. So I want to learn how you learned it, and then that way, if you forget, I'm gonna be like, remember that time we?
Maybe it's just a little smidgen that I know about.
I have to hold you accountable for your education at this point. If I want you around me, because if I find out that you're being stupid on purpose, like by choice, I'm gonna beat the fuck out you. I'm gonna beat the fuck out you. If you're being stupid on purpose, what?
In this damn episode, we hoped you liked it. We was high as hell. Fried out our fucking minds.
We love y'all.
Stop being stupid.
Yeah, because I'm gonna beat
and
the
if
fuck
you're gonna
out
be stupid in private, I told y'all, be stupid bitches in private.
I could have swore.
It's so okay for everybody to not know that you a dumb bitch.
I could have swore you told them that. I could have swore you said that to them multiple times.
It feels better when nobody knows your fucking
Remind
business
them one more
like
time.
That. Stop being a stupid bitch in public. Be a stupid bitch in private. It's okay when people don't know what the fuck everything that you going through.
Girl.
I like when people have to ask me about what the fuck is going on. Lovely, because then I can determine if I actually want to tell you or not. Because I have a multiple levels like storylines that I can tell you.
So if I'm gonna be stupid, only people that can know I'm stupid is the person I'm being stupid with and my best friend. That's it. Nobody else can know. That's what we mean by private. Nobody's saying that you gotta be stupid like alone.
No.
But the only people that gotta know that you being stupid is the person you being stupid for. And then you need support in your stupidity.
No, for real.
So go talk to your best friend.
And somebody that's gonna slap me because I done told her when I was stupid like this before, please correct me.
You gotta have somebody to hold you accountable.
Because I know that if she's telling me, because I don't really do a lot of stupid shit because I'm not a stupid bitch. But when I be doing stupid shit and I have somebody in my corner that's like, bitch, what you doing is real stupid. I love that because I'm just like, because sometimes I be second guessing my own damn self. Sometimes I be like, is this stupid? Girl.
Sometimes I think I'm smart. And then I say it out loud to my best friend and I'm like, hold on, bitch. You ain't even got to correct me because now that I said it out loud to you.
No, for real. Sometimes you just need that person. Like,
just stand right here while I say something out my mouth, and based on your face and how the fuck it come out my mouth, I should already know how stupid this is. Got it?
Right.
Got it. Won't do it no more. Got it?
Because that's what community is about, and we're not going to get into that no more. We done talked about a plethora of things.
Yeah, and if you want to be in our community,
this is therapy. This was therapy for y'all. I know it is because it's therapy for me. So
if you want to be a part of our community, you need to follow us at jadedandevolving, and then figure out where you going from there. Come over here. Take your bra off, put your bonnet on, put on that big ass t-shirt you got, and sit the fuck down, roll up some smoke, and complain. That's all we over here to do. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Show me how good life can get, and prepare me for the goodness. Ashe.